Welcome.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Inside the Ant Farm.
I grew my hipster beard out for this one. Episode 90, what are we on, 4? 5?
3.
3?
Maybe 4. Maybe, I don't know. You'll see it in the below. Just look below. Use your eyes. Lazy.
This is my No Shave November. I haven't shaved literally.
No Shave November. By the way, Matt didn't open my beer. Guess what though? Syracuse Stage. This is my new job, guys.
Here, while you open your beer,
Purse.
I'll show them the beer.
Purse.
It's a Rogue beer. It's going to be actually pretty good.
And what we haven't
brown.
had.
Somehow we haven't had this Rogue beer.
So is this like a
Hazelnut
Rogue's
brown
Winter
nectar.
Redux, Matt? Is that what you're saying?
I love Rogue. And yes, it is. It's basically going to be winter in a couple of days.
So-
It's 60 right now.
So Kira, my sister-in-law, the person that got us got us all the Rogue beer, got me the Rogue beers, and then I shared with you on the podcast. She asked what I want for Christmas, and or my birthday, and I was like, kind of the same thing.
More beer?
It was good. It was great. It was a great gift.
Give me the craziest beer you can find. That's what you should
Hazelnut
say.
brown
Dude, you
nectar.
should tell her.
Very good.
Find the craziest beer in San Francisco. That's what we want.
She would do it, I think.
That's what we want. We want the craziest. We want the craziest thing you can get us.
Yeah, but Syracuse Stage, my new job, started last Friday. Going good so far.
How's that going?
Haven't fired me yet.
Well, I mean, you used to
Cool.
work there. You're beloved there. I've heard you're beloved. Like
Not as much to be able to leaving.
like your picture was on the wall. I thought.
My picture still is on the wall.
There you go.
In
You
the
get an
box
employee of the year or
office.
something?
No, it's a picture they took at the box office party.
Oh, that's.
At our house, at our apartment, our old apartment
really?
too. Yeah. Our old apartment's in the background.
This would be great then.
How you doing, big guy?
I can't complain. I can't complain, but I'm not going to.
You should complain.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now that is kind of coming to a head. We're trying to get my mom here, and it's putting a little pressure.
Just
on
his
us
mom. We have different moms. It's a little known podcast fact.
Well,
Different moms.
plus I'm trying to. We have a wedding going on. Jess's good friend is getting married next week, so we're kind of trying to finalize Jess's stuff for that.
What? I'm weirded out that you didn't correct it to our mom.
No, I'm not going to because I figured I'll just leave it like that. If you're gonna be sarcastic over the top of it, I'll just leave it.
Sarcastic. It wasn't sarcastic. It was true.
Sarcastic.
It's our mom.
Different moms, as we said. But I mean, I can't complain. Getting enough scratch that I'm gonna have probably a pretty good Christmas, even if I have to pay a couple $100.
And you're also
something
killing
like
French revolutionaries and
we just started playing Assassin's Creed, which we can talk about
and we will.
later in this. We will.
We will.
But let's get some good news. Let's see what we got.
Let's get some news.
Yeah.
I got a list today, buddy.
I got a couple things.
See, and Matt always does the electronic one. I do the I like to do
Yes,
the old school
brick and mortar. We'll call
brick and
it.
mortar list. So Matt,
Rick and Morty.
did you hear about Bruce Campbell? We should have checked these out to see if we feel
We
the
probably
same
have all the
things
same
here.
thing. But you have a lot of
No.
stuff, so it's okay.
Yeah. So you should go first then.
Okay.
Do that one.
And I think you have one that I fresh put on there. That one right there. Yep.
There's a bunch you didn't put on there.
So, Starz has picked up a series that is going to be produced by Sam Raimi and Rob Tappert. That is Ash versus the Evil Dead. It is a series based on the Evil Dead trilogy.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Shop smart, shop S-smart.
This is my boomstick.
We're pretty excited about this.
I
Bruce Campbell is old, but I want to see what he's going to do. I want
to see what they're going to do with it.
I kind of hope that they somehow do what they did with when they had the girl Ash.
There still is a girl Ash in
Campbell.
comic
Yeah,
book
that's what I'm saying. In the continuity, I think that was cool. Like they introduced a younger person to be with older Bruce Campbell. I think that'd be cool.
I think they should kill him off the first episode.
Just to mess with people.
I think that would be Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell would love that, honestly.
I think he'd be alright with that.
Yeah, they just were like, oh, he's going to be the star, and then they kill him off and add someone else. I think that'd be hilarious.
Like someone else picks up his gun or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Like, oh, I lost a hand too, and puts the chainsaw on there. Or
That
something.
fits my arm perfectly. I actually would like to see with a female Ash though.
Well, and
I like
Stars
the comedy.
is known for their over the top shows. You know, the Spartacus.
So basically, everyone's just gonna be banging on this.
Yeah,
Mummies
this
are
is
gonna be
gonna-
banging.
Bruce Campbell's getting a lot
Horrible
of
Evil
sex.
Dead.
Yeah,
This is like fucking skeletons and stuff.
Yeah.
So
no rubbers. It's gonna be great.
damn it. We made it 4 minutes in. I cussed. Damn it.
I gotta start censoring these. But
You were the first one last time. So 4 minutes in 30 seconds. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. I like Starz programs. I love Spartacus. I thought it was a great program. I like Outlander. I think it's a great program.
you saw Outlander?
Yeah, yeah. Jess is big into the books.
No way.
Big into the books.
Tell me more.
The Scottish guy. She's like, we're talking. She's like, I was like watching. I'm like, honey, can you?
This is that Willy Wonka. Tell me more.
Really now? It's like, honey, it's okay. Just don't look at me while I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, all right. Weird.
So that makes you free to go watch something manly though, and
that's what I'm telling. I'm like, we need to watch something to counteract this. Like, but I already watched Breaking Bad. I can't make her watch.
Jamie watches The Good Wife, so I'm not. I don't. And she also watched Rules of Engagement, which was pretty bad.
No.
So that gave me credence to watch something bad.
I've watched Rules of Engagement, like 3 episodes of it, and it is awful.
So that gives me then I can watch Sleepy Hollow and don't feel bad about it.
Like this way, I gotta hold up. I gotta do this. It's a tough show.
She watched the entire series.
It's a tough show to get through.
Series.
Like that. That's like
the entire.
Who
series.
thinks this is funny?
He's like, hey, I'm the ladies' man, David Spade. I'm like,
nobody believes that.
I have sex with a lot of ladies.
By the way, the girly guy is better looking than you. Somehow has more charisma. Oh, David Spade, no.
Hey, I'm really stoned right now, guys.
And Patrick Warburton, I know you didn't get the tick anymore, but I mean, come on.
He's mad that he might be back in the tick. That's not a news story, but it's been rumored a lot. So. Spoon! Okay, next one. Let's go. I got a good one that you don't have. CM Punk is going to be writing Marvel Comics.
He's going to be writing a Thor annual, I heard.
Go to sleep!
That's awesome. Boom! That's cool. You know, I think...
Well, part of a Thor annual.
He's very nerdcore, you know.
Yeah.
To his core, like he's a real nerd in real life, so I think it'd be cool to see what he's going to do with it.
And he's got charisma. He definitely knows how to run a storyline.
Did you see the picture of the annual front cover?
Yeah.
The Thor kind of looks like him without a beard. The male Thor on the front of it. Take a look at it again. He'll post it right here.
There's not a picture of that anymore.
There is. It's on the article for
on
it.
YouTube. Okay, sure.
It's on the article for it. So you can probably find it on YouTube. You can probably find it on YouTube.
I didn't think it did.
But I thought it did. Look at his face and then without the beard.
Maybe he looks like Thor because Thor had that look before.
He's got like the same jaw. Now
he's the Odin's son though. He's back to being the Odin's son because he lost. As everyone knows, obviously, Thor has lost.
He's like regular dude.
He lost Mjolnir. I don't know how to pronounce that, so go away. I said I was going to say F off, but I didn't. Nice.
So go away.
So go away. Don't go away. Keep watching. But he lost his mighty hammer that gives him the most of his power. The
and a chick picked it up. Hey!
And a woman who's possibly Freya. I haven't actually read any of the other ones yet.
Nah, she's Thor. Don't matter if she was Freya before.
But he's still the Odin's son. He's still Thor, the Odin's son technically, but he's not Thor. Which is weird.
Yeah, he's Thor,
and also on the cover though, if you noticed in the background is future Thor, who's basically he is Odin. He has the powers of Odin at that point, and is the king of Asgard,
the rightful king, the once in future.
Which, by the way, Asgard's not around at this point in the comics either. Asgard got destroyed.
Well, that's what they're thinking. The Ragnarok, the Thor movie is going to be the destruction of Asgard.
It's good. I like that. So yeah, wrestler writing a comic, that's interesting to me. That's what I put on the list.
Oh, he's a big nerd, so I could definitely see him doing something good. But it's like Paul Scheer. He's a nerd. He's a nerd's nerd. You know, he's a nerd from way back. He's read all these comic books. He's got good source material.
And he wrote part of a Deadpool annual too.
So that's what I'm saying. It's when you get people like that are really know what they're doing. It's very interesting to see. It's not like I don't want to say Chris Nolan making a Batman movie, but someone like that doesn't really know the source material as well, trying to make the movie. Zack Snyder making a Superman movie.
See, you may want to say F you, but I didn't say it again.
Zack Snyder making a Superman movie.
There you go. I'm cool with that. I'm down.
But they just announced they found a little tidbit when somebody was looking into the Telltale Game of Thrones game that'll be coming out very soon. It's going to be 6 episodes. 5?
But did you see the title though?
Iron from
Iron and
Ice.
Snow.
Iron from Ice, I think it is. It's not Iron Snow.
That.
It's Iron from Snow. Iron from Ice. That's what it is.
Okay. Something. One of those.
It's Iron from. It's either Iron from Ice or Iron and Ice, but I think it's Iron from Ice. And it's based on a specific family. Like I guess that's a model for some like random family.
It's in the book, yeah.
And I can't remember what it was. I remember just like reading a little bit.
You play as Samuel, I bet. Samuel.
You play as
guy.
You play as Samwise Gamgee.
Well, Samwell is in this.
No, Sam. What the?
Sam I am.
His name?
Samuel Tarly.
Tarly. That's what it is. It's Tarly. So yeah. So he plays the Tarly family or something.
Whatever.
It's like one of those.
I know my Game of Thrones.
It's like the Blackwood family or something. It's like one of those Brackens.
Hey, look at my own fight. I'm a Fanglish guy.
It's like the Bracken family, or like one of those ones that's way deep in
Brackenbrooks.
Yeah, it's like deep in the lore. It's not like you hear their name like 3 times, but that's I think they're doing that because they can actually write something on that
without
it's like
messing with lore.
A Frey family. Even there's a lot of lore on it. It's tough to like.
But supposedly, I mean, George R. R. Martin is going along with everything, so it's not like they're just writing something rogue.
I think that's why he's like, hey, you can just.
It's not expanding.
He's probably like, you can take this family.
Yeah, exactly.
Play with them. Do what
expand on that. Yeah, and they showed a White Walker on the splash picture for it, which is cool. You know, you could be fighting White Walkers or something.
Well, especially if you watch the last season of Game of Thrones and the White Walkers are more than just zombies, it's kind of like, all right,
are they really people?
Let's do this. I don't know what they are.
Are they just really skinny guys?
They're messed up, whatever they are.
Are they on meth? Who knows?
They're messed up. But yeah, 6 episodes. 6 episodes of that. So I mean, was it gonna be like $25 for the whole thing and like $5 each for the? So you got to pay $30 if you buy them by themselves. I don't know.
Who knows? That's actually. I think you should do the pricing model. That was good.
Well, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. So I like Telltale. I like what they do.
See, I
love Game of Thrones, so let's do it.
I paid $35.
Take all my money. Take all my money.
Do it.
Here's my money. Take it.
Yeah, but see, have you played the Back to the Future ones? Or the Jurassic Park ones?
I have not played but those
Telltale can be hit or miss.
Dude, those were before though.
No, Back to the Future was after the original Walking Dead.
Yeah, but Walking Dead 1 and 2 have been great. And I thought Back to the Future, the first season came before I
don't know.
I think it did.
Someone Dan Buckley, you check that and put it in the comments.
Yeah. Or
But Back to the Future was decent for like the first couple, like it had really good moments, but it wasn't good in general. It just was like, okay, well, that's good.
I don't know. Back to the Future is not like a great source material to work off of, though.
Well, no, they could have done.
Like I like Marty McFly, I like all those characters, but it's like, I don't want to see another story.
Well, no, the story they did was fun. It's just it was flat. Like the writing.
Whereas Walking Dead is you're always in Zombieland. You know, you're always there, and like. And Wolf of Wall Street, you're always in.
Oh yes, Telltale. That's your next one, the Wolf of Wall Street.
The Wolf Among Us.
He's like, hey, and now we're all gonna do cocaine, and then we're gonna tell you a speech.
They're already with the F-bomb, so they'd be alright for them. But the Wolf
I was
Among
gonna
Us,
start doing an actual speech, but then I thought I did elsewhere.
The Wolf Among Us is
Wolf Among Us is
you're
amazing.
in the story. You're
so good.
There's not like a day off in that story. You're like, I'm just walking down to.
I love the theme music going walking and just showing him walking, the lights around him.
I enjoy it. I enjoyed Walking Dead as much as that though.
By the way, if you haven't heard us nerd out over the Wolf Among Us enough, just download it. Seriously, it's worth it.
It's probably on sale right now too.
You don't have to be a real gamer
to
play the game.
Too. You got a PC.
It's a great story. It's easy to play. It's a real good entry level game for any people that want to try a game out. Great, it's beautiful story.
It's one of those games that's more story than it is actual. Like you're not like mashing buttons. You don't have to.
And it feels like choices matter. It's good.
Yeah, no, that's
good. Okay, that's enough on that though. So what do you got, dude? I only got 2 left. So. You gotta.
I have the whole Suicide Squad thing. Do you have that on yours?
No, I don't have.
Okay, let's do that then.
I figured you'd put that on there, so I didn't put it on there.
No, I'm gonna say the Suicide Squad. Actually, we're gonna do Tabletop. Tabletop season 3 starts on Thursday. Now, this Tabletop is different than the other Tabletops because it was crowdfunded, and it was completely crowdfunded, and it was stretch gold like 2 or 3 times because it's a beloved show. It's great. If you haven't watched Tabletop, it is produced and starring and directed by Will Wheaton, who was Wesley Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
And also...
Well, he's also a great nerd. He's a nerd, and he plays all these games. So I think
the best part about it is it gives you an introduction to board games. You know, because a lot of times
which we're using to prop this up right now.
Yeah, exactly. Munchkin Deluxe.
Munchkin Deluxe was played on there first season, I believe. Dude, I'm ready. I'd love to play Munchkin with you.
Come over.
All right, we're doing it.
We'll get Mom to play too when she moves up.
She's playing Munchkin with us.
Let's do it.
You're in, Mom. I know you watch this. You're in. But
I think Nick will enjoy it too.
I think Nick would be able. Yeah, I think he'd play that well.
No Cards Against Humanity though for Mom.
See, another card. My favorite card. I can't even talk about now because we're not cussing.
We cannot. Well, you can talk about it after the podcast.
No, Rush Limbaugh's soft.
But
yeah.
it's a good entryway into board games because it gives you the lowdown on the game. You actually watch people playing it, and you can see like how fun it is. And
he plays games that are more accessible to people that aren't like I want to play 8 hours of Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, no, but they're like shorter. So,
for the most part.
No,
he's somewhere longer, but he cuts it off.
He said that he doesn't like to play those games or somewhere else because they're hard to portray on tape.
No, I understand that, but there's somewhere he's like, we're gonna fast forward now because it's all really boring.
If you play a full game of Ticket to Ride, it takes a long time.
Ticket to Ride's fun though. It's a simple game. That's a simple game too. I like that one. Actually, I just got rid of that on my phone because I've been playing it for a while. But
maybe you'll get it. Maybe Santa will bring it to you in real life. Pandemic.
We'll talk about it after. Maybe you'll get it.
Yes. I'm excited about seeing the season. It seems like they got a lot of good guests. They already kind of previewed some of the guests. There's a bunch of couple Firefly people. There's a couple.
By a couple Firefly people, you mean like Badger and
Alan Tudyk.
Oh.
On it, yeah. Thumbs up from you.
You have to say some Jamie's around, so she'll be like,
she's like, I watched that show. I will watch that. He has one where it's like all kids because it's like a kids tabletop game. So I think he has like
that's creepy.
I don't know who these kids are. I don't know if they're his family or what. But I just saw it in the teaser trailer for it. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Okay, that was a good one. I like that one. So, Matt, Community, because there's a lot of news about Community. They've been dropping people like flies.
Yeah, Yvette, what's her face?
Left. Not coming back. Yeah, Yvette Nicole Brown is not coming back. And Mikey from Breaking Bad, old guy.
He's not coming back.
Not coming back.
Oh man!
But because of that,
they had another teacher. Yeah.
But so Pageant Brewster, who we all know from the Adventure Hour, because you're all
also from Criminal Minds. If you're a TV watcher only,
nobody cares.
She's big on Criminal Minds.
So if you're an old person watching this, Criminal Minds.
I love Criminal Minds. It's a great show. Okay, Criminal Minds. And by the way, the character is played by Inigo Montoya.
I'm having a seizure right now.
There's a young version of Gideon is being played by Ben Savage.
One of us is high on drugs. I'm not sure.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
And Keith David. I had to cross it up so I didn't swear.
Keith David. How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
Exactly. Or the Arbiter from Halo for all you nerds out there. But by the way, did you see the Halo Collections trailer?
Yeah.
It looks so good. And the trailer
really
the trailer's a scene from Halo 2 where he has the bomb and he's like, I'm bringing him back there, bomb.
I'm bringing him back there.
And I'm like, yes! I just watching like, yes!
That was, if you didn't know, that was the only Halo we've ever played. Was
together,
Halo 2.
yeah.
It was great.
And it was amazing. It was such a good time.
It was a good game. That was the only thing that's ever made me
because they co-op on that game.
That's the only thing that's ever made me want to buy Xbox ever. That game.
And that's why we still play games and co-op together.
Maybe Sunset Overdrive, but just
by the way, we get home tonight, man. We're playing some co-op.
No, actually, I gotta watch. I have to watch Blacklist. I haven't seen it yet.
Only speak.
It's the season finale, I believe.
I gotta watch that too.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe not. Whatever.
I gotta change the name of our club.
Dead to me. Yes. To School for Ants.
Okay. So let's keep going.
Come on, you're killing me.
I do want to get to. We're
almost there.
To Assassin's Creed 2.
We're doing good now.
The last thing I have is there's some big unconfirmed / maybe confirmed Suicide Squad rumors.
Suicide Squad.
3 characters for the Suicide Squad now have been unconfirmed, but maybe
Will Smith is Deadlock.
I'm Deadlock. He's gonna do a rap.
He's gonna
do a Will Smith rap in the middle. So Jared Leto has been attached to this project, and it hasn't been confirmed, but it's like a reliable source that he is in
Latino Review.
Big talks to Latino Review.
I'm down with Latino
is
Review.
Pretty smart.
I'm just saying, I'm down with
They get a lot of stuff. I don't know who they get this stuff from.
Cause a Latino heat.
They sell the devil or something. I don't know what's going on. But Jared Leto might be the Joker in the Suicide Squad. And that's
Suicide Squad.
I'm alright with that.
Well, who's gonna play Mako, the shark-headed man?
Keith David, I think, can play.
I'm the shark-headed man.
I'm the shark-headed man. I got a shark head and I'll bite you. So yeah, Jared Leto. How do you feel about that?
I'm down.
He's got a classic Joker look. Like if you put paint on him, he's got that
He already looks
bright,
insane. So
crazy
cool.
smile with the big eyes.
I think they should choose Heath Ledger, personally. Do you see?
Oh, poor Heath Ledger. I would have loved to see him in the sequel to In the Dark Knight. You know, not that I don't like to knock Tom Hardy. I enjoyed him more than a lot of people did.
You didn't like bread?
I enjoyed him a lot.
I'm wearing a jock strap on my face.
Even though they kind of like
they
beat him very badly, like for no reason at the end. But it was just didn't make any
Yes,
sense.
it makes sense. I'm very mopey right now. Please kill me.
He's like, I'm an awesome villain, and I just get killed. But I liked him more than most people did. But it would have been so great to see the Joker come back, and I don't know, see Heath Ledger come back. He was so good. He was just I think he would have killed himself after that movie if he didn't kill himself after this one, because he gets so involved in it.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
He would have just lost his mind.
I mean, he was on like painkillers and crystal meth or something at the time. Like with
heroin. There's also a rumor that there's a Harley Quinn character.
She's been attached since the beginning, which is really cool.
And it's been very unconfirmed because they originally were like, oh, well, there's not going to be Harley Quinn in this. Which she's kind of the main character of the Suicide Squad.
Dumb. She's the heart and soul of not the main
character.
I
understand. Well, I understand that, like, okay, she's kind of overplayed sometimes. You know, if you go to every Comic Con, half the women there are Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but whatever.
But
that's because she's popular.
But she can be a great character. You know, she's got a really good dynamic of an anti-hero
because she's completely insane.
Because she's insane.
And she's in love with the Joker, who is obviously also a psychopath. But the thing is especially when he's not around, she like does good things, and she thinks she's doing good things
the wrong way.
She's with him. Yeah,
she does the right thing, but the wrong way a lot of times.
Yes.
So, yeah,
which actually she's a really good character right now in the Injustice comic because she's still alive in that, and she's they haven't used her much this season because they're on season 3 now. But she's a really good character in that because basically the Joker gets killed in that. Spoiler alert for those who haven't read Injustice comic.
There's another one.
The Joker gets killed immediately, basically, and she's kind of mourning that originally, and then she's trying to remake herself, which is really fun. It's a really fun arc for her. So I think with the Joker dynamic is going to be great. Though.
Well, the person that's playing her is attached, and I think she's more confirmed.
Speaking of the Wolf of Wall Street,
is Margot Robbie from the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Wall Street. Wall Street. I'm sorry.
The Wolf Among Us of Wall Street.
The Wolf Among Us.
So if you don't know who Margot Robbie is, she was the blonde wife of the main character played by Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't remember his name. But
she is very features, like if you put white paint on her.
Well, she's gorgeous in general, but
not that there's a lot of women that couldn't look like.
She's a great actress.
Harley Quinn, but I think she'd be great as that part.
I think she did a good job in that movie, and I think she could definitely chew up some scenery as long as she.
Well, if you have Jared Leto and her, yeah, let's do this. I'm on board. Yeah. I'm more on board than that than Batman vs Superman because Henry Cavill still hasn't like paid his dues enough for me. I don't know.
I'm okay with Henry Cavill. I just think the writing and the directing for that first movie was bad. Like I thought he was a great Superman. I think he's better than Brandon Routh, that's for sure.
I thought Brandon Routh. I know you're a follower of this podcast.
I'm a Brandon Routh apologist, and I will say he was good.
Sorry, Brandon Routh.
I thought he was great in that movie.
I thought he was too Christopher Reeve.
That was worse.
He was too Christopher Reeve.
Well, that was the directing. That was all the directing. That wasn't him at all. They said, "Oh, Billy Christopher Reeve, I
believe you." And then, of course, this has been floating around for a while that Jesse Eisenberg is going to be asked to be part of the Suicide Squad as Lex Luthor.
I didn't know that, and that's weird. I don't like that.
You didn't know that? That's been floating around for a couple months. I don't like that. I'm all right with that if they establish his character correctly in Batman vs Superman.
But because there's no reason to make him part of the Suicide Squad.
But he's not the Lex Luthor from. You have to remember he's not New 52 or old canon Lex Luthor. He is this like hacker, younger. More teen angst, I guess. I don't know.
No.
More 20s angst or something. I don't
know. No.
Let's see how his character goes
I say no to this.
Well,
and I will stamp this down.
They're trying to get all the famous people they can, I think.
No.
They're trying to get all the famous people.
Well, you saw the people that were all attached to it at the beginning.
Oh, they just threw out names of nobody. None of these people are. Like, Will Smith is not going to be the lead of your group.
Yeah.
So, no.
Wait,
I'll be a middle card character.
No, I mean if he was Deadshot was technically the leader of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but they're not going to let Deadshot be the leader of the Suicide Squad because nobody knows who Deadshot is. No, no mainstream.
That is correct.
Exactly. Like Harley Quinn or the Joker. Yes.
For those
Deadshot.
For those who heard that bell, he was correct.
He's the way third of those two people.
He's like, I'm a poor man's bullseye.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, you really are.
Not Deathlock. No, don't get confused.
Yeah, who looks pretty much the same. Kind of the same. They have the same color scheme.
It's like, no, I'm not Deadpool either. No. Not that either.
This is my face for this. We're going to move on, though. Okay, so Matt, this is breaking news.
Okay.
I heard about this today.
I didn't hear anything today. So
Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, in a new movie called Central Intelligence. What buddy comedy are you ready for?
I only hope that there's a fastball special.
Oh, wait for this, though, man. Wait for this.
Fastball special.
So, Kevin Hart is going to play a sports star turned accountant who's recruited by Dwayne Johnson, who is a loser. They made a high school reunion, and Dwayne Johnson was a loser.
Oh, he was a sports star in high school.
Yes.
Okay.
And Dwayne Johnson was a loser in high school.
And now he's gigantic.
Yeah, but now he's a CIA assassin. And so he recruits Kevin Hart to help him out in a case. What? I am going to see this movie. I'm going to see this, and you're coming with me.
I still haven't seen Ride Along yet, so I mean, I don't know.
This is going to be better than that.
I like Kevin Hart.
Is like,
I enjoy Kevin Hart. I don't ever go to see any of his movies.
This is like Ride Along, Matt, if it had Dwayne The Rock Johnson in, okay? You're seeing this with me, Matt. You're seeing this with me. You don't have a choice.
You're going to see Interstellar still.
You still owe me for Amazing Spider-Man. I said American Spider-Man. American Spider-Man. American Spider-Man. He's American Spider-Man. I'm from different country.
He's like, I'm Spider-Man. I use the cream rinse.
I'm from different country.
He's like, he's played by Paul Giamatti.
Why is American Spider-Man? I'm a Spider-Man. I shoot my webs at people. Paul Giamatti off, guys.
Yes, we got one.
We did.
And I shoot my webs at people, and then I do like this.
I'm just really nervous. I'm
always yelling, and I'm not yelling, and I'm yelling.
That's a myth. I sometimes talk really fast, though.
That was like an epic rap battle we just did.
Epic rap battle.
Speaking of that, epic rap battle, 4 seasons back.
I saw it. I didn't see it yet. It was great. I didn't see it yet, but I like it. So I
did a slow clap at the end of it.
I was happy that you posted it.
I did the angry clap, like. It was great.
Well done, son. Well done. And then
last but not least, let's talk about. We just got Assassin's Creed Unity last night. We went to the midnight.
Yeah, it was just. It was kind of weird.
Midnight. It was weird.
They were trying to make us play games and stuff.
We are
Jago versus Jago. What was that about? That guy was the worst character in Killer Instinct. And everybody was trying to play him. And that's why I was like, no, I'm not. I still made fun of you, by the way. I don't know if you heard it.
I didn't. I beat the guy.
No, I know. But it's funny because he's like, who's going to play? And you're like, I'll play. I'm like, he's the kind of guy, if you give him a piece of gum, he'll take it.
Yeah, I will. He's like, I found this gum on the floor. Will you chew it? I guess I will.
Okay.
And then I beat the guy who was murdering people before this.
Yeah, you actually didn't
the first two people.
Well, he was just mashing the same button.
Well, that's why I kept jumping around because I knew he was going to do that. So I was like, jump away from him and jump back into him.
Dude, you had a good strategy, man.
But I had no clue any of the moves. Like the first probably about 20 seconds around, I'm just like pressing buttons and hoping that was a kick button. I'm like, is that a punch button?
You ever rebuffed me making fun of you, man. You were ragging me, okay?
Oh, shit. I was so nervous.
I was like, this guy sucks. He's like, he got beat by a 4-year-old. And I was like, I did get beat by a 4-year-old. My little brother Nicholas kicked the crap out of me.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
No, back to Unity. So we went to this thing, and it was weird. We were somehow not the biggest nerds there at all.
No, dude, we were not even close.
Not even close. Like, I don't know how that worked.
I
was wearing my Assassin's Creed thing. I was like, nope.
Yeah, you were wearing an Assassin's Creed jacket.
Yeah.
And you were not the biggest nerd there.
Thank you for getting that for me. It was great.
There was like this little dude that looked like a troll. There was like some really tall dude that was working at the store. There was that other weird guy that looked familiar that was weird really also.
But yeah, so we got our games, and we both started playing. We're both kind of around the same place where we got our cool Arno costumes.
Arno.
You guys' name's Arno.
Arno. I just feel like that's like a bro name. Hey, it's Arno.
But his last name's like Le Manche de la Mancha La Manche.
Le Manche de la Champelier.
There's too many names. So I was like,
well, no, he's English though. He made up that one.
But he's like French sort of too. I don't know what's going on. Definitely got an English accent. But so far, so good. The parkour movement is beautiful.
It's definitely better. But I have literally the first thing I did was jump and die off a building.
I've had some of the same issues I had in the older games where like you try to jump and it doesn't work right. Usually it's when I'm trying to get into a window.
But one of the best things they've done with this game, and I will go on record saying this, they give you a parkour, like a parkour down.
Yes. The parkour down is very nice. It makes sense. So you kind of slip down.
So the old games, you could free run up a building very easily, but then you get to like a corner where you have to jump to something and you like
leap down every ledge.
Or you just leap to your death for no reason.
Or you just leap down like each ledge and like, no, I don't want to do this.
This one, if you want to direct your character down, they give you a free run down button.
So like he kind of finds the best way down.
Yes, he falls safely to the ground.
Sometimes he'll like grab and jump on the building, but sometimes he'll slide down to the next move for it. Yeah, it makes sense.
It looks cool because sometimes he'll run up something and then jump and turn on something.
Oh, and he does the parkour jump too, where you puff your chest out. I was like, I like that. Okay.
It looks like they really like mocap someone free run.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is I really I said punch for that. I really enjoyed it.
I like the cinema scenes. Cutscenes are pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know. It looks like a Jake Gyllenhaal for those who want.
I don't know. I don't see Jake Gyllenhaal.
I hear the nose and like the eyes. Like it looks like
he looked like Jake Gyllenhaal if he made love and made a baby with Adrian Brody. I don't know. Like his nose is longer than Jake Gyllenhaal's to me. But I don't. He's a fun guy so far. He's a cool character. He's definitely different than.
He's kind of nerdy. He's
definitely different than the last two guys, which I like both of them, but they were both different. Like one was very serious.
Yeah, I like Connor a lot.
More pirate. This guy is kind of like...
My child is named Connor.
He's kind of like... He did that on purpose. This guy's kind of like more of a... He's kind of just getting over that teenage... He's almost like a college bro at some point.
Yeah, he's like a brat. He's like this brat, kind of like almost like a spoiled brat.
And he has to come to his own very quickly. You know,
but it's realistic. It's not like you're like, oh, I don't care about this guy. You're like, oh, I kind of care about this guy.
No, I care about him, and it makes sense. And like, I don't like him, but I do like him. You know, there's a lot of cool, like, little nuances about him that are really cool.
So you'd like bang her if you could.
No, but Elise, yes,
Elise, the love interest so far.
She's very cool. I like her.
I like that they're torn apart currently. Maybe they can come back together or something.
And if you get the have you got the clubhouse yet? You probably haven't yet. There's like a letter you can read from her, and it's like talking about how she.
Yeah, I'm only the first mission. I'm the very first mission.
The clubhouse is kind of cool because it's basically like Connor's house, you know, where you have to rebuild stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
I enjoyed that actually from that game.
A lot
of people didn't like that. I enjoyed kind of rebuilding the house, and like if you like renovate a room, it gives you something extra. Like, hey, if you go into the room and you find something like.
Which makes no sense.
That gives a little piece of the game.
Like, oh, this letter was here that after we refurnish this room.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I'm not gonna. Yeah, whatever.
I'm looking for ship battles. Okay, ship battles, guys.
But you know,
my sea shanties.
I think the coolest thing about this so far is the costume build.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's amazing.
Well, it's
really cool. There's so much you can do with it.
What's great for multiplayer too, because you know, like, hey, I'm the blue guy and you're the blue guy.
Like I'm the red guy with the same costume as the blue guy. You know,
hey,
like
I'm red.
You can really have dynamically different costumes than somebody else.
Of course, I went SU orange and
the costumes give you different abilities. You know, like some costumes give you more stealth, some costumes give you more health, some gives you more range. So if you want to be a ranged rifle guy. I have the pole arm just because it's one of the weapons they gave me.
If you're watching this and you're not playing PS4 or you are on PS4 and you're not one of our friends, friend us.
Yeah, find us, please, because we need more friends because we only got two people right now.
And we're gonna start a School for Ants.
School for Ants. We will start.
School for Ants Club, or whatever they call them.
It's a club. It's Clubhouse.
Club.
Come to my club.
Come to my club.
We have a tree house.
We're an assassin club. We kill people.
We have a tree house, and we no girls allowed.
I kill people with a spear.
No girls allowed unless we need girls. If you're a girl, please join our club.
Yeah, that's cool. We like girls.
But I'm excited about this game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to play it.
What weapon are you using right now?
Huh?
What weapon did you
I have the hooked barb, the big spear with the hook barb thing on it.
See, I used the free one they gave us.
It's pretty cool. Well, it won't let me use it for some reason. That's another thing. It's kind of glitchy. Like Uplay won't load up correctly for me. There's like some glitchy stuff going on.
If you didn't install the update, that's why it might be.
I think I did. I don't know why I wouldn't have, because it came up.
Just check and make sure.
I had to store a PlayStation update as well, which was annoying.
That's what it is. The PlayStation update is what makes it work.
I did it. But whatever. I got a fun weapon.
You must have a second generation PS4.
I won a belt that you didn't get. So nice try.
Whatever.
Belt.
Yeah, but I haven't entered into the trip to France.
Yeah, I have like 10 of those
Paris
already, dude.
France.
I hope I get to play on Friday because I want more trips.
No, why would you get to play again? The game's out. Oh, that's weird.
And the Chemical Revolution, of course.
Okay.
The
Chemical Ali. I don't know.
No, that's the extra thing you get for pre-ordering the game.
That's one of my favorite electronica bands too.
Look that up because you should have. It's an extra mission. It's an extra mission that you get.
I know. I have all that shit.
I think that's why I got the belt. So you might want to check that because the belt is like it's like a scientist name on it, and I think it came because of the Chemical Revolution.
Scientist name.
I can't remember what it was. I just was looking at it. I was like, okay, it's better than the belt I got, so I put it on. And it looks cool. I look so cool.
I bought a belt, so I don't care. Whatever.
But I'm gonna make my own Assassin's costume, guys. Just
My belt is handmade. It says handmade.
It's gonna be scale mail, and I have won 2 rows so far. That's it.
So you can almost cover your nipples, but not.
That's basically it's like a nipple cover right now. It's gonna be awesome though.
I think this has been a good episode.
It's been a great episode. And Tim Coombs, you will watch this whole thing. Do it.
We love you, Tim Coombs.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching this, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.
I think I'm going to put in the description. Tim Coombs gives a shout out at the end.
Just if you have anything that you want to see on we have our 100th episode coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, seriously.
Do you have anything you want to see on it? We're trying to think of something special, but hey, if you guys got something else for us,
I gotta remember to post something.
Let's know. We're not gonna do nudity in it, so nice try.
Kissing, no kissing. That's
I know
weird.
there's a lot of people who want to say, "Hey, the twins. Well, we want to see them kiss." Is the twins? No, it's not gonna happen.
Not after that first time.
There was a bad spin the bottle we don't want to talk about right now.
Fang.
So thanks. Fang.
Fun people.
Stay classy.
Good night.